Companies use a variety of software products for collaboration. For software developers, their design documents could be in SharePoint. For others, the collaboration-related documents could be on a file share, and on top of that can also be under source or version control. Sumo Mobi does not want to make you break away from using the collaboration tools you are already invested in. We instead desire to make it easy for you to use them in conjunction with the Sumo Mobi project management software. What is behind this approach is Sumo Mobi's intention to simplify your world for you. This is all in an effort to keep the investment cost into the project management app as low as possible. Sumo Mobi aims to delight its customers. We understand that some of your team members may be in different continents. We understand that the various locations of your team may in turn use different collaboration tools. It is important for the Sumo Mobi project management app to not be disruptive to the varying circumstances within a team. This video then shows how to integrate the Sumo Mobi project management app using a few examples of collaboration tools that you could already be using. Let's open the Tasks menu group and click on Add a Task. And call this task Draft Electric Plans. When you add or edit a task, you see a Document ID field. Use this field to associate that particular task with the collaboration document. Assume that this team uses Visio for drafting electric plans, and they keep the plans on a file share. We would then enter the path of that share in the Document ID field. If the document was in SharePoint, the identifier would have been a URL, like the following for instance. In the case of, say, email being used as a collaboration tool, similar to file share or a SharePoint repository, you are not restricted by this project management tool as to who can participate and contribute to the task at hand. At times there are discussions that could lead to tasks being added later on. We start this email thread and add an identifier to the beginning of the subject. The first part, before the colon, is the identifier. In this example, the naming convention for the identifier is the day the team started talking about the task, followed by the initials of the team member that started the email thread, followed by a sequence number for the particular email thread that the person started that day. Of course, use whatever naming convention you want to use. By the time you create the task, the email identifier can be entered into the Document ID field. Only the ID part and not the rest of the subject needs to be captured in the Document ID field. The remainder would make up the task name. Of course, if you start the task before the email thread, you would have the task number and can use that as the identifier for the email thread. Task numbers are only unique within a project, so a good subject for the email thread would be the project name, plus the task number, followed by the name for the task itself. In the case of task 19, the identifier would be Build the Garage 19, followed by File Building Permit. And here is what the email subject looks like for task number 19. This concludes the discussion concerning how to use the Document ID field to integrate Sumo Mobi's project management software with existing collaboration tools. Thank you for watching this video.